I haven't slammed in 12 years. Thank you. Some ask why today. You know, they say that if God gives you a gift and you don't use it, he'll take it away. And you don't need to sit me around a circle of people with the same problem for me to admit that I have an addiction and I abuse it every chance I get. See, I now realize God gave me a gift, so I no longer fight this shit. And I can't recall how many times I've called in sick just so I could write this shit uninterrupted with no distractions, no corruption, just me and my thoughts dancing with each other's hearts until our wrists give way to my lips taking over. And then what comes out is like beautiful medicine. Music to your eardrums. This ink is intoxicating. I never wanted to be sober. Prentice Powell was an addict. Tell a friend. Tell a friend I have something valid to say in a time when broken down the dopest lines disintegrate to nonsense, in a time where a man who puts his heart into his art gets overlooked because his work contains content, so call me a junkie. Call me contaminated when the words on the radio have 12-year-olds seeking affection, walking around brain dead, thinking with their erections, living with no fear. We got rappers telling my peers how to live. Stay strapped. Pack-a-gats is a man with 13 kids who still hasn't realized he's in the streets using the wrong kind of protection. So I'm constantly trying to find ways of connecting to people who live lives so backwards you would think they were dyslexic. So in case any of you are in here, allow me to break it down to you. That understand, please, hurt and love of space A from right eye, right from a space of love and hurt. Please understand that from learn to person one, at least have they, so sons my four right eye, right for my sons so they have at least one person to learn from. Now we get you, do you get it now? We're living blind with our right eye open and left closed, exposed to videos, hoes, and balling. And I ain't gonna lie, I tried to kick this slam shit, but if you ever picked up a pen and put it to paper, you know that ink, man, that ink, it just keeps on calling. You know, a lot of people want to call me a good father and want insight into my personal life, but I tell them don't look, because if they did, I'm scared they see how many times I've neglected my kids for my notebook, how I'm constantly on Twitter checking to see if my poetry gets a mention. I hate staying in hotels when I travel because I'm scared of walking into an intervention. Shit, I'm high right now. You know, sometimes I swear I caught what Gil Scott got. Sometimes I feel like a shell of my former surfer, turkey without the stuff. And last night I threw on some mid-60s soul music and found myself itching for my pen again. Now I'm on my David Ruffin. This temptation is so strong. It got people telling me to hold on, but how can I do so when the most therapeutic thing to do in my life is to write and simply let go? Amy Winehouse, gone. Kurt Cobain, gone. Whitney, gone. Either by pen or syringe, being on stage is like flying high on a 5-day coke binge. This is my life. This shit ain't for everybody. You gotta have strong veins because this poetry shit can cut deep. Hi, my name is Prentice Powell, and I'm an addict.